I have come here to chew bubblegum and
talk books.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Michael here talking books, literary, horror, classics, and contemporary. Thank goodness for the viewers of this channel. Otherwise, I may never have heard of this gorgeously wicked little gem, Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone, by Stephan Kiesbye from 2012. A small village in post-World War II Germany, the adults harbor dark secrets. The children, they explore the darker sides of their curiosity. Bad things happen. Bitterness and resentment grow and give way to twisted plots for revenge. Everyone in the village is related in some way or another, in blood, in more ways than one. I'll give a short spoiler-free review of this book, what I liked about it, what I didn't like, and I'll share some comparative titles, other books that it reminded me of, stylistically, in tone and form, or more generally in the vibe that it gives off. And I'll talk briefly about the author responsible for this disturbing work of fiction. We'll skip the intro sequence and get right into it. But do not skip hitting that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Your support is what keeps this channel going, and it is much appreciated. Growing up in a poor, relatively secluded village in Germany is not easy. The kids in this village are desperate to get out. Desperation can lead people to do otherwise unimaginable things. Also, when people are desperate, that makes them vulnerable to those who might want to take advantage of their desperation. So we have both of these dynamics going on in this book. I don't know why, but I seem to enjoy stories involving evil kids. I'm not sure what that says about me, but I'm not going to lie, I love it. And the evil things the kids do in this book, a lot of it comes from their natural curiosity about life, about what would happen if, or wouldn't it be funny if. And I enjoyed that even more than, say, a sociopathic kid. I enjoy sociopathic kids, but when seemingly normal kids, kids that aren't necessarily evil by nature, when they do evil things, I don't know, I seem to enjoy that even more. The adults in this book do horrific things to one another too, and that's not quite as much fun. There's one scene that goes a step too far for me, or for my liking, but the writing is so good in this book that helps the nastiness go down. The way this book is constructed, we get different chapters from different kids' points of view, and we follow them as they grow up in this village. It almost reads like a collection of short stories, all set in the same location, each focusing on different people and their relationship with the village and with the villagers. In that way, it reminded me a bit of Winesburg, Ohio, a much darker, more twisted Winesburg, Ohio. And I think Winesburg, Ohio is amazing. So that is not a comparison I make lightly. A small, poor village with dark secrets, horror elements, and literary prose. It also reminded me a bit of Devil's Day by Andrew Michael Haley. Now, I didn't love Devil's Day. I liked the writing, but story-wise, it left me wanting. It left me a bit underwhelmed in that regard. I would also compare Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone to Otessa Mashve's Lapvona. Set in a medieval village, messed up people doing messed up things. Not a horror novel, but there are supernatural elements. There's a witch with witchy powers. And Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone doesn't have supernatural elements exactly, but there are elements of magical thinking which end up having the same effect. I wouldn't necessarily call Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone a horror book, not exactly, but it's dark and twisted with magical thinking, so I think there's enough here to satisfy horror readers, especially if you like your darkness with literary qualities. On the not so positive side, there are a lot of characters many of whom are related, and I didn't always do a great job following who was who and how they fit into the story. Also, the multiple POVs, they're done in first-person narration, but the writing stays consistent for each POV, which further added to my difficulty telling the different characters apart. That being said, I found the writing and the individual anecdotes or the individual scenes gorgeously wicked, and so its flaws didn't keep me from loving this book. Stephan Kiesbye was born and raised in Germany. He studied English and comparative literature in Berlin and then in Buffalo, New York. He now teaches creative writing at Eastern New Mexico University. Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone is his most popular book, but he does have a few other novellas out, notably Next Door Lived a Girl from 2005, and that one sounds particularly intriguing. Set in Wedersen, a working-class town in post-World War II Germany, Moritz and his friends make a dangerous discovery that pulls them into a war with a rival gang, into the ruthless and cunning world of blackmail and consequences, and ultimately into a cascading series of events that will change the nature of their friendship and their lives forever. Written with an uncommon starkness and poetry, Next Door Lived a Girl is destined to find its place in the canon of great novellas. And some extracts from reader reviews. If you thought Kiesbye's Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone was dark, well, let's just say that one is a rom-com compared to this book. In this one, his first novella, Kiesbye lets rip with a bloody, incest-soaked wallow through the mire. Like Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone, this is very dark but well written. Kiesbye has a way of showing the dark side of a town and presenting it in a way that makes you cringe, but also question why you can't put it down and stop reading. I enjoy, is that the right word? This novel. I would suggest reading Your House is on Fire first so you understand what you are getting yourself into. It sounds like I need to get my hands, my eyes on this novella. Do you have any experience with the work of Stephan Kiesbye? Have you read Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone? I look forward to connecting with you in the comment section. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next video.